my gosh, we're ready. Good morning. Hello, happy whatever day of the week it is. I believe it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday.
Yeah. All day it'll be Wednesday.
So our schedule is quickly filling up. Shay is coming to Mexico at some point, I believe next week. Is it this week? Next week? I believe it's next week.
Yeah, I guess it is next Friday. Yeah.
Woot! I'm going to just adjust this just a little because
Christie's I haven't got comfortable yet. I'm going to even be probably more off to the side. I've got a... There we go.
So last night was our very first Mexico Life Ask Me Anything. We had 5 people show up. It was very fun. Toby could not ask questions, which I thought was very strange.
He couldn't quite manage the chat. I think he confessed to having a few difficulties.
I don't know.
He's not very techie, he said.
Yeah. So it is Pat, hey, no, you're a man. Good on you, man. Who else?
Isn't this a nice big cup of coffee?
Is that the one you bought at that new store?
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be for design in here. Like decoration. I didn't know you would actually be filling it with all of that love.
Why would I buy a coffee mug for decoration? There's nicer coffee mugs than this one for
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Leslie. Who else do we have here? Here, just let me grab that for a second. It's terrible coffee. I'm not going to drink it.
I love the handle. It is so comfortable.
Is it better than that little one where you grab it and it falls all the time?
Yes.
Nice. So get your love cups at the market in Bucerias. It was funny because when the guy first gave Christie the price, it was 400 pesos.
And I'm like, I can buy handmade mugs from
somewhere else.
Big Bear Studios?
Yes. Okay. And then she says, nope, not buying it. Walks away. He's like, well, how about 200 pesos? And she's like, no way. And I said, come on. I mean, it's $10.
Even for cup. Seriously, though, a coffee mug for 200 pesos, that isn't like anything
Did
really...
you spend 200 pesos on it?
Well, yeah.
So you bought it. So please do not give me crap
Judy.
For that. Good morning, Mom.
I felt bad for the guy because I was mean to him.
You were?
Marie.
Okay, she was mean to him. Like, she was horribly mean.
400 pesos was a ridiculous price to start at for a coffee mug.
But you were, like, mean to the entire world yesterday.
That wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. Or was it yesterday? It wasn't yesterday.
No, it was the day before. It was the day before, I believe. So you've just been a mean person. Help me out, guys.
I got it in me, apparently.
She does have it in her. And the worst part is she thinks she's all smiles and rainbows and pixie dust, but she's like mule farts and moose kisses. I don't know what that means.
Wow.
But that's the way it is.
You don't ever get weirder.
No, I don't. Mule farts and moose kisses. I like that. That just works for me. Help me. No, it's beautiful. Today we're taking photos of a new listing. We have training Gaddy on the Matterport. Also, the Matterport replacement he's been learning about, but the Matterport replacement is really going to be for less expensive properties or for buyers, because we are taking 3D photos or the Matterport photos for the buyers, and we're going to be doing that up to 5 properties per buyer.
Doing that.
Yeah. So what else can we tell these fine folks? Oh, there you go.
No. These are notifications. They are not people. I just wanted to make sure I was in the right spot because people are kind of quiet this morning.
I've got a lot of like hangnails, and I don't know why.
Because your skin is dry. Because it's been so dry. That's why I've been putting hand cream on.
Oh, well, that helps. You are doing well at burning yourself
with no help. He's very good at it.
Yeah, I kind of am.
So unfortunately, when we parked this morning, we walked up beside Miguel on Hills, and there was a lady in there cleaning her car. And then I realized that someone had tried to break into it. She knew. I mean, obviously, that's why she
They didn't just break in. They broke the glass.
They smashed her front windshield,
and the back. Like, just a little tiny hole in the back. It's very frustrating.
No, the back was like this long.
It wasn't anything you could reach in, because if you were going to steal something, you would clean up the glass.
I think someone might have been just vandalizing. Or they got caught, but the front windshield, there's no reason to break that. No, you can't get in through a front windshield. You'd have to smash it so much to get through that. So I feel very bad for her. That's going to be very expensive to fix.
It is.
Hopefully she has good coverage down here. That's just very disgusting.
It is disgusting. Anytime
Vandalism, theft, it's all bad.
Anytime anybody vandalizes something for no reason, that's just dumb. Now, if you're occupying a city and you're remaining peaceful and they try and take your fuel, and then now talk about taking your children, when they took fuel, which was warming the people up, but they want to protect the children, why the hell would you take the fuel that was warming the truckers up? Strange world.
Alberta's vaccine passport mandates are lifted. Woohoo. Does that mean you can fly, Mom?
Yeah, it is. It is funny. And I mean, I've been calling this now for a while that it's going to collapse. The politicians are now in protect my ass mode, but they cannot be protected. You need to vote them out. Government needs to be reorganized.
Okay, we're not talking. Let's go somewhere else.
Well, I'm just telling you.
You're getting too intense.
Yay, Canada. Yay, Canada. Well, I may have to run back to Canada and help them out.
Goodbye.
I may have to.
You can't fly into Canada. Well, you'd have to quarantine.
No, I don't. Like, that's part of the beauty. I get to go there and immediately begin civil disobedience.
Take Trudeau to lift the border restrictions.
Yeah, well, Trudeau is in hiding because your leader is a coward. The leader is a coward. What the hell? So, yeah, having fun, though, in Mexico. The sun is out.
Yeah.
There's so much water flowing out of that. It's like a fire hose, right, honey? That they're able to, the water pressure is so big.
They're not even watering right now.
Oh, I see the guy. Oh,
it's not in my
view.
Line of sight.
I know. Isn't that funny? There are things that we avoid that aren't in our line of sight, but we have opinions on them.
I don't have an opinion on it. I just can't see it.
Whatever. I'm being more metaphysical than anything.
Metaphysical. Why don't you get a little more? Trudeau, I love that. Wants us in climate change lockdowns now.
And somebody else said something. Thanks, Leslie.
You could do a border run.
Larry, I could do a border run. And okay, yeah.
And that was your mom.
You're right, Larry. I could do a border run, and it would be awesome. I love that in the U.S., because you've got your federal and your states.
You driving all the way up to Canada, Larry?
So you can drive into Texas.
Good morning, Brian.
But you can't fly into Texas if you don't have your jabs.
Want to buy a good truck? I have to sell it before the end of February. Why do you have to sell it before the end of February, Ma?
And we are permanentes, so we can't drive a foreign-plated vehicle.
She's talking about my dad's big truck.
I thought that was Rod's pride and joy.
Don't start. Don't start.
All
Rod
right.
left the country.
Toby says morning from the something shot. You said it. When we went on the cruise ship, we've only been on one.
Hey, we have cowards here too, running from reporters asking about the January insurrection too. That's a two-way street. Oh, insurance and registration run out. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, though,
you should be able to sell it pretty fast, Mom. It's a pretty decent truck. You put a lot of money into it, and it has hardly been driven.
That's when your grandkids. The only thing I don't like is that when we were on that dusty road, the back end kept swerving.
Well, pickups always do that because they're not heavy in the back.
Our pickup doesn't do that.
When do we ride like that on? Not that we were driving fast on the back roads, Mom.
Yes,
when do we do that here?
So yeah, no, it was just even in the slow, 30, 40 kilometers an hour, that back end was just kind of swerving like a fish.
Yeah, well, I definitely think the Lincoln is heavier than my dad's truck was. It's bigger too. It's got we have a shorter box on it and a longer
and 4-wheel drive, but we didn't know we had 4-wheel drive.
Good morning, Jeff.
We don't know a lot of the features on this truck. Yeah, it's got lots of stuff, and which is lots of stuff that can go wrong, especially right now in this world of chip shortages. Who knew that Doritos and Ruffles had problems?
Not your place. That sounded bad. My workshop is a poo shop septic. Okay, that's even funnier. What's this Vaxport now? What is that?
Okay, hang on here. Was there an answer to flying without a Vaxport now?
I think she said that Trudeau has to lift because that's federal.
Yeah, same thing in the U.S. Federally, you can't go into an airport without the vax because they're stupid. And it is, but states-wise, so you can go into Texas, you can go to Florida, 100% open, love them.
Because of estate setup benefits, you get tax breaks on sales of estate items for a year after a spouse's death. Oh, okay, that's from Bree though. My mom is Canadian. I'm not sure. Trudeau doesn't want them to get any kind of breaks, so I'm not sure that he'll let them do that. She already sold her house. The truck is older.
Which house did she sold her new house?
No, but right after my dad died, she sold the acreage.
Yeah, the truck.
Yeah, I know you've got a lot of stuff to deal with, Ree. That's that's awful. I've been seeing your memories, and that's the worst, that Facebook is reminding you of that stuff. But also good. I mean, you do have to remember the good times. And I mean, I can't speak to losing a spouse because obviously I've tried.
She's tried.
And it hasn't helped. It hasn't worked yet.
No.
But I don't wish that on anyone. And my mom is saying...
Well, look at my stepmom.
What
happened to her?
Don't get tax breaks on real estate items. And Rhea is saying used machinery and equipment is now selling at a bump up right now.
It is.
That's true too.
Absolutely.
That's in Canada also.
Whatever you can sell right this second, do it. Because when the crash happens, and it's going to happen eventually, you definitely don't want to be holding all this stuff. Yeah. So try and get what you can right now. Convert your money into assets,
pesos, and come to Mexico.
No, not pesos. Just maybe real estate.
Well, that's what I mean.
You want something. Get raw land, something that you'll be able to. Whatever you go into the new economy with, the new currency, the new digital currency, so that way they can track absolutely everything. You just want to make sure that you have something, because if right now with the inflation, anybody who's saving, anybody who has money that's not doing anything is losing value just having it in the bank and losing a lot. Like we've got the highest inflation in 30 or 40 years, depending on if it's Canada or the US. Mm-hmm. Not a good time.
Good morning, Rose. How are you guys?
We've lived with that in Mexico for so many years.
Good morning.
Because the currencies of Mexico have gone down probably 60-70% since we've been here. Not fun. But at the same time, just make more money. That's all you can do. So yes, come to Mexico. Mexico is waiting for you. The guy just walked by with a mask on. He's outside.
But he's working.
But he's outside.
He's still working. Shh. She's got a mask on too. Well, she just took it off.
She's got two masks. She's got two masks, and she's outside.
One of the paper ones and then a pretty cloth one over top.
It's a very strange world that we live in right now.
To each their own. I know yesterday I was out and about doing a few things, and I actually didn't even have a mask with me. And I'm like, ooh.
It's just the fear that's going along with it. You know, the media and the politicians have created a very neurotic society, and people are just sick of it. We're just sick of the sick people. And that's what it is. It's just sick people believing crap that isn't true.
Mine's going. Oh, good morning, Deb. Debbie, good. How are you? And mine's going into land and retirement programs, etc. Yeah. And then Karina is saying invest in Mexico, and Rose is saying good morning, all is well. Thanks, we are finally here.
Yay!
And Karina is saying 3.35 guaranteed rate code and real estate are the way. Glad you added that in.
3.5%.
3.35.
Yeah, but that's not even covering what inflation is now.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Because inflation right now, we're at 15, 20, 30%, something crazy right now. And it's bonkers what's going on. Brother, how many properties do you own in Puerto? 1, 2, 3 right now. Yes. And we are going to be buying a bunch more this year and next year.
Yeah.
It's our bank account.
We had an excellent conversation with both our accountant and our lawyer yesterday.
There's so many terrible ways that Mexico has sealed the leaking money. Now, unless you're a narco or a politician, you don't know these rules. So it's one of those things where you really have to have somebody in the know. Um, so yeah, it's very interesting, and we found out that you can do what the developers do north of the border. So you just go from development to development. You buy land, you develop it, and as you sell that same year, you buy new land, depreciate 100% versus that, and then you just keep buying land.
So for tax purposes, because
Yeah.
we were trying to figure out how we would do it, because if we're buying our properties, the other properties that we want to purchase in our corporation's name, there's no capital gains exemptions because it's not our residence, et cetera, et cetera. So anyways, it's a little convoluted, but it makes perfect sense. So yes, good morning, James. And
Okay,
yeah,
and what's
so
this
who's
here?
this one?
So hang on,
This is from
James.
James
Did you
also.
construct or you brought your own? Oh God, that is so.
I have a lot building in La Cruz. They want a Coxside, and I'm ready to live your best life.
There. Happy to see you both doing well. Cheers.
Cheers to more life.
Yeah,
Yes,
we bought a
James.
house, and it was just a box, one of these boxes. We tore the inside out and did a lot of construction. We did this for a year and a half. Would never, ever, ever recommend anybody do that.
Renovating is tough, and especially because we made the decision to live in it to help some friends of ours. So that was tough. Now we did buy another little house that our married son and his wife and kids are living in, and we did a minor renovation before they moved in. We do plan on doing a little bit more of a renovation on it. They will probably have to come live with us for a month or so, I imagine.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Renovating their house so they have to live with us? No, I would never do anything like that.
Yeah.
You think I'm crazy?
Yes.
So Rhea is saying, I don't think of it as fear, but protecting others who I might accidentally expose. I'm living the nightmare of losing people to this who have refused to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Henry, I know, I get it. And there are a lot of things that are coming out that are saying that the masks aren't really protecting anyway. So,
the thing is I called this from the beginning what it was. I knew this from the beginning. So I was not even worried. We lost the weight, so when we got it, it didn't kill us.
So Jolene said that our accountant said to adopt her. As a matter of fact, yes.
I think our accountant said the other way.
Okay, you have a new message up here.
Okay, hang on here.
And Jolene, just so you know, I do have your green bag here at the office. We're the best. Thank you, James. We try.
Yeah.
So my mom just sent a really long one.
Oh, stop that.
She must have been typing for a whole half an hour.
What?
So it is sad that the truckers are facing lawsuits and freezing in Ottawa fighting for our freedom, and that there are people complaining that they are being harassed.
Like the children in the schools.
But because
or the people who lost their
masks.
jobs, or the people who were forced to quit their
Let me
jobs.
finish talking.
Or got fired.
Now, Trudeau is threatening to send childcare services to the truckers who have their wives and children with them in their trucks, about 20%, and take their children away because of the living conditions.
They want it to get violent. That's exactly what they want.
They want people to fight.
They need this to get violent because they keep losing the messaging.
Yeah.
And the truckers are being fantastic. Today I heard a call and it's saying, listen, anywhere in Canada you are, if you want to help out, get somebody in your family. They have to have Jedi-like master of anger control.
Yeah, it was actually, I love the
them.
way that guy worded it, though.
Yeah.
He just says, make sure that whoever you send is not prone to anger.
Yeah, so
PM Justin Trudeau. I'm not even calling him the Prime Minister. What do they call Biden?
The resident in chief. Yeah, it's the resident, because nobody believes that he won 81 million votes. And now there's one state, 720 or 740,000 votes, no chain of custody. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah. And Jolene is asking me what green bag, the one that you brought that stuff in out to my house the other night that I'm not going to mention.
We had
it was just soda water, but
we had a really nice recommendation, a letter. Somebody that took possession of a property, and she wrote some really sweet things in there.
A little thank you note. Yeah.
And she also gave us some candies and stuff, which is just sweet. Sweet candies. It was sweet though what she did.
She also said gave me some coffee.
What?
I haven't tried that yet, but I will.
What? You got coffee?
I told you she got 2 bags. So what she did, which I thought was super sweet, is there was a couple of things like the Good and Plenty's that John really likes, and the Swedish berries that I really like.
Don't give a fat man candy. By
some Red Hots, which we both like, so we shared that.
So Jolene, don't bring this fat man candy anymore, please.
But this was Sherry and Bill who took possession of their condo. But they also brought me some gummy bears that are made in a factory that's close to their house. And they said, I don't know if you guys like gummy bears, but I'm sure your granddaughters will. And I'm like, oh, the gummy bears are probably their favorite treat.
But the grandkids won't see it.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, actually, Christie's.
It hasn't even been opened yet.
Yeah, but we have yogurt at our house with flavors because the kids like flavors. And they don't have flavored yogurt and stuff at home. Nana gets to spoil them.
Of course. Well, Zach said to me one day, you know, Mom, they don't always need to have sweet yogurt. And I said, you feed them what you want at your house. I'll feed them what I want at my house.
Sugar has destroyed us, but she's okay.
I don't give them a lot of junk food.
No, I am just saying. My grandma, when I was a kid, not the Fourchette, the Marion, she would have Rice Krispies or cornflakes with no sugar. I was so upset. And now I'm really pissed off just because I like sugar so much. But I think I'm addicted to it. So it was probably good what she started to do, but it wasn't. I didn't let it.
Well, my grandparents used to have cornflakes, but then we'd put a ton of sugar.
But now you don't eat sugar stuff. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? They started you off trying to get you to their side.
So it fixed me. Now for me, really, I'm like, I could have ice cream or I could have potato chips or I could have dessert or I could have French fries. I'm always going to pick potato-based stuff, the savory stuff. So, okay, couple more thing. She said that's mine. Oh, thank you. I will slap your hands when you come to Texas when you want to buy candy, John.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then Reese says this person believes he won. There's been too many recounts for it not to be legit. P.S. Mail-in voting has been done since the Civil War. Go look it up. It's a fact.
Yeah, you're on the wrong news. You really are. Right now, this is for the last year. There's so many things, and the Supreme Court won't even do anything. It's corrupt. It's a corrupt system, and we need to rebuild it from the bottom with moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas that care about society in there. Because when the politicians told us we could not work, government workers and politicians continue to get paid. Not only that, the highest paid in their industries. So private enterprise had to suffer, but government got to be paid. And that is when I figured out, oh my God, we're working for them. They don't work for us. Boom, problem.
So she's saying it's off governmental websites that quote statistics.
Yeah.
My mom also said that the recounts are AC. So I'm not sure if you meant accurate or what you meant by AC, Mama. You obviously pushed a button before you meant.
Yeah.
Then she said mail-in voting has been for the armed forces and for others working outside the country, etc. That is why it was originally started.
100% of some of the batches were for Biden from the military. 100% from the military.
And yes, Jolene, the poster's hung up. Dang it.
It is up there. What is that poster about? We can talk about that. It's a music event.
There is an event on the 26th. I can't read it.
Oh my gosh.
John will have to read it.
February 25th to 26th.
Okay, February 25th to 26th.
Juno Award winners, the Paperboys.
Juno Award winners, the Paperboys.
Gecko Ruiz Band, Charlie Higgins and Sunset Station, Kim and Jason.
So more music, because I'm not going to name all those people, so I'll forget them.
It's
500 pesos a day, and it is at Los Arroz Verdes. That I do know.
Tickets online or at the Bucerias, and Artsy's. Oh, so you can also.
At Artsy, okay.
And it's Banderas Bay Music Festival.org.
Right, and we don't know anything about it other than that poster. We are not affiliated with it. I mean, the proceeds are going to Manos, or they're helping support Manos de Amor. Not all the proceeds, I'm sure, but they will be doing stuff to help Manos de Amor.
And if you don't know what a Juno Award winner is, it's an award given in Canada. Now, you must have Canadian content, be Canadian, and it's just everything is corrupted.
And Marie says she hasn't watched any news in the last bit because of the toxicity in her house since Trump had been elected. So you know what? There's a lot of toxicity because of this.
It was actually the
election.
president before that started this.
Okay, we're done. We're done now. That's it. We're finished. We don't need to talk anymore.
Yeah, but the truth is, until all of this comes out, because we're listening to a narrative which has been created by a corrupt government. You've even got Republicans, they call them rhinos now, voting to give the Democrats 100% of the vote. It's just weird. It's very strange. But then obviously the Senate's, it's good. And that's kind of our balance of power. But when all of this has been corrupted, what is it worth?
Yeah.
In Canada, it's way worse because you can have 10 political parties and you can have one party get 11%, the remaining get under, and that 11% is the government. It's very strange. This world is strange. And this political crap has been going on for thousands of years, and we're still haven't got it right.
So then my mom said the proof Biden didn't win is in the pudding. His policies are failing in almost everything he's doing.
Oh, actually, real quick. One very quick thing. 81 million votes for him, 72 million for Trump is 153 million votes, only 130 million registered voters.
So the numbers lie right there. So, no, that just brought it back out in people, says the biracial person. And you know what? And it's all this anger and hatred. And I'm just so done. I am so done.
Honest people are sick and tired of busting their ass to fund politicians.
Then she said rhinos are centrist Republicans. That is a slur used by right Republicans.
No.
So anyways, we're not gonna, no one's going to win in these discussions.
Actually, read Saul Alinsky's book, then go back in time. Now follow the money.
And Jolene loves my coffee cup. It says love. Let's practice some of that, okay?
Yeah, please. Let's practice love. You going to love me? She doesn't. I mean, she's been trying to get rid of me. Here we go. Government just wiped out the mafias and took over. Yes. Most corruption in government ever. Yes.
And everywhere, not just
everywhere.
Not just
it is everywhere in the world. It's
Many
everywhere.
states have same-day registration in the United States.
Millions and millions and millions of people.
So yes, there are lots of differing opinions. We may never ever know the truth.
If we have
that is the thing.
Larry, if the military tribunals happen, we will find out.
I got to spend a lovely little bit of time with your mama on, I guess that was Monday. It seemed like a Sunday, but it was Monday, and I got to.
We did talk about how it seemed like a Sunday.
I know, but I was just talking about George, and George just popped in, so I just was telling him that I got a chance to see his mama.
We like your mom a lot.
We've known your mama for a long time, George.
Yep. So what else?
So Jolene is saying, amen, we all need love. Yes, ma'am. And it's even better when it's filled with coffee.
It's coffee love. So yesterday I had to switch.
Does this say how many ounces?
I had to switch.
But it's a big cup.
Because the word was wrong, because it says Marantz here, but it was backwards. So I had to do a setting here to do all that stuff. Because we were backwards. And you could not tell where our marks were. Also, I did some photos last night.
You're insane.
Our face marks or beauty marks. They call them beauty marks.
So this is my left hand, but for me, it looks like my right.
Yeah, but it is really your right and your left now. So for them, they're like, oh, she's raising her right hand. Oh, she's lifting her left hand. Right hand. So now you're learning your rights and your lefts. All I learned was the one that makes the L is the left.
Yes, she told me she likes you too. Aw, that's very sweet. Yeah, I loved it. Maru kept saying, let's make a party. We need to make a party, so let's make a party.
Christie wants a party.
I do. I want to have a party with people that we don't usually invite over. I want to invite people that we know, but we don't socialize with that often.
Okay.
Right? Like I want to just have, and obviously all the normal people, all the normal
There
people.
are no normal people here.
I mean the regular people, the people that we do hang out often. I want to invite them as well. But I'd like to invite people that we don't usually have over, but we enjoy their company. And maybe we'll have people that will come over and we'll start to see them more often because we did that. So we'll plan something. I'll give people notice. It'll probably be maybe early March, late February. Well, February is really short.
I
So
believe it's February.
I believe.
Ow! Ow! You're always hurting me. These people see this and they know what a violent, horrible person you are.
She and I are having dinner soon. You should join. Well, I would love to, Jolene. Clem just said, I saw a nice little shop opened up in your old spot and
Yes.
reasonably priced.
We
Yes.
did like them.
You guys go to our old shop and support this couple.
They're a very nice couple.
There is a lamp there that I want to buy, but I don't have a place for. I've said it every time I've mentioned it. I'm gonna make a place for it. I really, really, it's just different. I really, really like it.
Keep telling her just buy it, but we
I
have
don't
nowhere
have
to put it.
I don't have anywhere.
And guys, there is clothing.
to
Her
put it.
dresses are directly in front of my bed. Like I'm not kidding you. She has so many dresses.
Did you? So do you, George Leon? Say I don't know how to say it. Mato always wants to party. I'm not invited, Jolene. Oh, your mom doesn't invite you to your parties, George. I'll invite you to our party.
Yes, I have a say in anything.
If he really didn't want a party, he'd tell me.
Who?
You.
Oh. She likes to party with other men.
Normal. That means I'm out. Yeah.
Sorry, Leslie.
We're not normal either.
So every Tuesday, 8:00 Vallarta time, CST. Every Tuesday, we are doing Mexico Life's Ask Me Anything. So yesterday we had 5 people. We had 13 people register, so 5 made it. And it does email you. So when you register, it'll email you 60 minutes before and 5 minutes before.
But you have to go to mex.me/AMA
to register. And I don't know if it's going to be, because that was to yesterday's
Okay, and Jolene,
meeting.
keep your little argument with George off my page, okay? Go argue with him privately.
Yes. Please. Take your business squabbles elsewhere.
Take your squabble. This isn't business. This is party squabbles.
No, but he is her agent.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. So we will be back tomorrow, but like I said, every Tuesday, 8:00. And
it was fun last night, but I think we scared Pat. We might have.
Yeah, probably.
All right, you guys have a great day, and we will see you all. Well, I guess tomorrow morning.
All right.
Bye.
Adios. I got to unfold first. Come over here. Be awkward.